dating coach and relationship expert Jennifer Hurvitz, and welcome to Doing Relationships Right. Raw, authentic, and insightful, this podcast is a no bullshit look at all things dating and relationships. The good, the not so good, and the what the hell was that? No worries, I've got you, and we'll figure it all out together without taking ourselves too seriously here on Doing Relationships Right. Here you are at midlife. Your boobs have entered a new zip code. You have jeans older than your daughter's new fiance. And now you're single again. But is that cause for a crisis? Hell no. It's time to pick yourself up, buttercup. Whether you're freshly unhitched, just dipping your toesies back into the dating pool, or ready to dive into a new relationship, my new book, Midlife Priceless, a dating coach's guide to finally doing relationships right, has you covered with new dating and relationship advice tailored to meet you wherever you are in your relationship journey. Join me, Jennifer Hurvitz, author of best-selling books, One Happy Divorce and Woulda, Coulda, Shoulda, as I share BS-free tips and laugh out loud personal anecdotes to help set you on the path toward finally doing dating and relationships right. Grab your copy of my new book, Midlife Priceless, at jenniferhurvitz.com. That's jenniferhurvitz.com. Good morning. Good morning. This is Doing Relationships Right. I'm Jennifer Hurvitz. I'm your host almost all the time. Well, I mean, I am your host all the time. I just have guests sometimes. I don't have guests. I do Just Jens. Oh, Jim Healy joins me sometimes. You know, today's a Just Jen though, because I feel like talking about dating and how to be a great first dater at any age. Any age. I don't care how old you are. But typically, you know, how old am I? I'm 51. Okay, let's say around your 50s, your 40s. Any age is great. Midlife, after divorce, whatever it is. But guess what? If anybody knows how to do a first date, right, it's me. Because I've been on quite a few first dates. I've been on a few second dates, third dates, lots of dates. I have been on more dates than most people have underwear. I understand the topic of dating firsthand. I got you. I know how to do it. And I've even written a book or 3 about dating. So if you're new around here to doing relationships right, dating is kind of my jam. I love it. I love helping people date. I love coaching dating. I love relationships. And I just want everyone to be happy. I know dating can be difficult. It can be frustrating. So I'm going to help you today how to be great on a first date. Whoo-wee. Are you guys ready? Here we go. I'm going to be really honest. I'm always honest with you guys. I'm not trying to be mean or hurt your feelings. I just want you to be successful. That's the thing here. That's why I'm here. I'm here to help. So number 1, let's start. I'm going to get right to it. Just going to get right in here and just get going because I like the short episodes. We don't need to fuck around. Just need to give it to you straight. Number 1, start with the truth. You know how I feel, the truth, Hurvitz. The truth is what's important. Do not come to me and tell me you're going to lie on your dating profile. Don't do it. The best way to be a great dater is to start off on the right foot, y'all, by using up-to-date photos and information on your dating apps, okay? So that when you meet in person, you're the person that you are in real life, the same person that you are on the apps. There's no uncomfortable issues to overcome. Don't lie about your age, your height, your weight, nothing, nada, no, okay? If you lie on your dating profile and you show up and you've lied, you've already started on a bad foot, on the wrong foot, on a bad note. There you go. Okay. Who's going to trust you after that? Would you expect anybody to trust you? If you show up on a date and you're like, hey, it said that you were 51 and you show up and you're 62. How do you backpedal from that? And it's just not kind. It's not nice. And you know what? I don't like it. Boo. It bothers me. So I'm not going to if you come to me and you want me to coach you, I'm not going to let you do it. So if you come to me and you say, look, I'm not 6 feet. I'm just not. I'm not 6 feet. I'm 5'11", but everyone thinks I'm 6 feet. I'm 6 feet with shoes. I'm 6'1". I don't care. Like, just be honest. Who cares? And look, if someone doesn't want to go out with you because you're not 6 feet, do I need to go on? Okay, no, I don't. Number 2, I call my title of number 2 is A Beautiful Mind. If you want to be a great date, then you have to think like a great date. Okay. You have to be optimistic about dating and relationships and be sincere and authentic. Push out the positive vibes because it's sexy. You put out, you're going to attract what you put out into the universe. I know that sounds so stupid and hokey and everyone's like, Jennifer, that's such bullshit. I hate it. It's so frustrating and no one likes dating and blah, blah, blah. And the dating apps suck. I've got news for you. If you go on a date and you sit across the table from anyone and you are a negative, I say this all the time, a negative Nancy, a negative Nate, a negative Nelly, a negative, I don't care who, no one's going to want to be with you. And you're going to come back from that date and you're going to call me up and say, it was awful, Jen. It was horrible. I got nothing back from him. He was, he didn't like me. Well, I wouldn't like you either. I'm just being honest. Like nobody wants to sit across the table from someone who's nasty or negative or has a bad aura or who does bad mouths their ex or complains or whines. Yuck. And not only that, but like, they've gone out of their way. They've met you. They've put aside an evening for you or a 20-minute coffee date or whatever it is. And they've put themselves together. And now they've wasted their time and their energy on someone who doesn't really want to be there. So if you don't want to be there, if you don't want to date, then don't. I've no problem with that. Look, no shame in that game. If you're not ready to date emotionally, then don't date. No problem. But just don't put yourself out there so that other people pick up that bad vibe. It's not fair. It's just not fair. Okay. Number 3, eye contact. Hooey. Okay. There's nothing that I love more than a man who makes eye contact with me, who it is so confident. It is so sexy. It is so hot. It shows that you're curious, secure, invested in the discussion, be interested and interesting by asking questions and actively listening. Okay. Be engaged and be engaging. Okay. When you're making eye contact across the table or sitting next to them at the bar or having coffee, it just is like no one else is in the room. Okay. Flip over your phone. You can go without your phone for 15 minutes, for 20 minutes. Even if you have kids, okay, you can put your phone down. Your kids will be okay for 15 minutes. Keep your phone in your pocket, put it on the table next to you. I get it. I have kids too. I understand. But there's nothing hotter than someone who gives you their attention and really engages with you, even if it's just for a couple minutes. Okay. Be a good dater. That's just so sexy. Okay. Number 4, people give me pushback on this one. I'm going to tell you, keep them short and sweet. Keep those first dates short and sweet. You do not need to go on dinner for a first date. No dinners, no live music concerts for 3 hours, no even drinks, drinks and apps is too long. I say skip dinner, long dates, consider meeting for coffee or an ice cream cone, a walk in the park. Don't invest too much time into a complete stranger. You don't even know this person. And if I'm coaching and you're dating and you're doing coaching with me, I'm going to tell you, look, you're going to hop on the app. You're going to start texting. You're going to start maybe do a phone call, and then I'd like you to do a FaceTime or a Zoom. And within a week, you're going to meet this person. You're going to have coffee with them. You're going to know if you want to spend any more time. Okay. But I'm going to tell you this much. You're not going to spend 3 hours on dinner with someone you don't even know. This is a complete stranger. Like Matthew Hussey, who's one of my favorite relationship experts, says, would you give someone the keys to your house? A complete stranger the keys to your house? No, thank you, Matthew Hussey, for that fantastic analogy. You would never give someone the keys to your house and say, hey, go on in whenever you're ready. Think of that as your person, right? You're not going to give someone the ooey gooey insides of yourself. You're not going to share your innermost secrets to someone that's a complete stranger. So I used to go on dates. I remember they were 3 hours long. I'd go back to their house for wine. We'd hang out. Come on, y'all. What was I thinking? I know what I was thinking. I really like him. He's really amazing. Oh my gosh, we have such great chemistry. I don't want the date to end. It'll be great. No, the next day he didn't call me. I wonder why. I didn't even have sex with the guy, but why didn't he call me? He was bored already. It was over. It was done. He knew too much about me. Keep a little element of surprise. Okay. Little element of you know what? I'm going to keep a little surprise in my back pocket of me, and we're going to get there slowly. Okay. Think of that. I just love it. Number 5, dress for less stress. It's a meet. I call first dates meets. I don't even call them dates. Okay. Why would you spend so much time and energy on your appearance? Okay. Yes. Of course, you're going to shower. You'll put a little makeup on. Maybe you'll do your hair, blah, blah, blah. Feel good. I just want you to feel good. Show up and feel good. Show up wearing what makes you feel comfortable and like yourself. If it's heels and a hot dress, then go for it. Go for it. Do your thing, chicken wing. I'm all for it. But there's nothing wrong with showing up like for a meet, for ice cream in cute, Lulu athleisure pants and a cute pair of kicks and, cute tee and a baseball hat. I mean, I have no problem with that. And guys happen to think that that's really cute. A cute ponytail and rocking a cute pair of like jeans and a, moto jacket. Like, I don't know. I just think that's super cute. And I have lots of great first date ideas and looks, by the way. On a side note, my Amazon link where you can check out my storefront doing retail right. A little click for a little plug there. I have all kinds of first date ideas and like really like dupes and inexpensive dating outfits and things that you can wear on my Amazon link. So you can check that out too if you need help dating, dressing for your first dates. Pretty cute. Anywho, number 6, nobody is perfect, including yourself, including you. You're not perfect. They're not perfect. Nobody's perfect. Stop searching for perfection and enjoy the company of the person you're with for just a few minutes. And you never know. You might find a new friend. You might find a new friend for someone else. You may find someone that is a good business connection or, I don't know, maybe you find someone that you're going to fix up with a friend of yours, or maybe this person has a friend to fix you up with. You never know. Just be kind, be sweet, be positive, and just get out of there if you don't like them. You don't like the person, then guess what? You met a new friend. Just chalk it up to meeting a new friend. And just by all means, please just stay positive. Okay. Now, number 7, this is my closing statement, my closing end all be all. Mark Manson, another one of my favorites, way back, I don't even know, I think it was like 6 years ago, wrote an article called "It's a Fuck Yes or a No." Okay. Nobody has time for bullshit. And especially, I don't have time for bullshit, and certainly not a person with kids, a single mom, a single dad. So if somebody isn't giving you the energy that you deserve or that you want on a first date, move on and find somebody who will. Okay. I say this all the time. Effort equals interest. So if you're on a first date and you are absolutely 100% sure that this is never going anywhere, it's not going to be a second date, end it. Say thank you very much. When he pays the bill, or when you pay the bill, or when you walk to the car, whatever it is. If he asks you for a second date right there, if he says, "Can I call you?" say, "You know what? I really had a great time. It was nice meeting you, but I'm not feeling it. No spark here. I'm sure you'll meet someone great," and end it. Don't drag it on. Don't tell him, "Yeah, sure, you can text me." Don't, go on for days with the textationship and think it's going to change. It's not. It's either a fuck yes or it's a no. And if he's wishy-washy, okay, he's wishy-washy and you're like, you really like him, but he's like, not so sure if I don't know if I'm ready to date right now. I'm really busy. My life is hectic. End it. You want someone who matches your energy. It's either you're both a yes or it's a fucking no. Okay. Remember that in your mind. Remember that Jennifer told you it's a fuck yes or it's a no. Okay. That's it. Oh, yes. Okay. So just remember, those are some tips, my favorite tips on how to be a great first dater at any age, midlife. If you're divorced, if you're a widow, if you're younger, even in your 20s, 30s before you get married, those are just great tips. They're great tips to have. And, just don't forget that you can always find me and reach out to me on Instagram, Doing Relationships Right, or my website, jenniferhurvitz.com. I am a coach. I have books. I have all the good stuff. Reach out to me and find me and I can help you. I also have something called an Ask Me Anything sesh. It's awesome. 30 minutes, $99. Ask me anything that you want that you can cram into a 30-minute session and you go on your way. I think it's really fun. I love doing them. So you can find the link to that on my Instagram feed. Follow me on Facebook, everywhere. And just remember, do something fun for yourself today. Find something that brings you joy. Reach out and touch someone, say hi and thank them and be grateful. And I don't know, the way the world is today, I just think everyone needs to just be kind. And I don't know. That's it. So Like I always say, you guys, peace, love, and so much truth. Thanks for being here. Hey, thanks for listening to Doing Relationships Right. Don't forget, if you enjoyed the show, subscribe, rate, and review wherever you get your podcast episodes. And please grab my books, One Happy Divorce and Woulda, Coulda, Shoulda, on my website, jenniferhurvitz.com. And look out for my new book, all about doing dating right, coming soon. As usual, thanks for listening. See you next week. Peace, love, and truth.